Attorney Better has a number of items as well.
Mr. Better.
Thank you, Judge.
Honestly, go fuck yourself, sir. You don't say that, okay? You don't lose a trial where a jury acquits someone and finds them overwhelmingly not guilty and say, I gave my sincere obligation to look into this, and I'm telling you all I saw when she's guilty. Again, respectfully, go fuck yourself.
Swear again like that. That was, no, I mean, whatever. That was, I shouldn't have done that.
A few moments later.
You, as a prosecutor, have got to be out of your fucking mind.
Nose.
Dude, Jimmy, look at those ears.
The ears don't bother me as much.
No, I don't trust a man. I don't trust a man with a lobe like that. No,
really,
not a fucking chance.
The mouth is butthole to me.
Very thin, paper thin.
The nose.
Oh, the nose.
The brows.
Well, listen, I will tell you though, I kind of like a fucked up nose on a guy.
Like a big old honker. I like a big nose.
Old nose. Give me that beak, bitch. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm into it.
Come over here. Cluck, cluck.
Yeah.
I see some chickens that went moving on up in my biz, cluck, cluck, running. You gotta be with the kids, the kids, the kids, the kids, the kids, kids.
And I go, oop, clutch, clench, kegel. We did it all. And I go, oh, and what happened? And they go, well, we just got 4,000 plus pages, bitch. And I said, stop it. Show me it. Take me to Unimpound Town immediately, if not sooner. So what happens?
The bitch is here.
Why are you at a football game? Are you a Fonz correspondent?
Well, no, because it's only for men over 30. Okay? Have a great night, boys. Fuck off.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Hey, Blues Clues, motherfucker.
Hello, lovies. Happy Saturday. It is September 13th, 2025. The day after the Wilbur and the Encore. And what a night. How are we? How is everyone? Talk to me. Tell me everything, because I need to talk all the shit with you. Are you ready? I'm taking you to Unimpound Town, Wilbur edition. No one asked, but it's very non-consensual. But I need to give you guys kind of like a behind the scenes, if you will, of what the fuck my life looked like yesterday and the aftermath of today, because yesterday was like transcending to me. It was like a moment to see like one of your best friends have such a professional accomplishment in Jimmy, and to see Aiden go to a different level. It was so special, and it like made the hair on my arms stand up. Like backstage, guys, I left my body several times. I was like, what is happening? And it was truly like lightning in a bottle. I feel like we've all wanted that moment or that ability to be with each other and say like, this is what I was feeling when Karen was acquitted, or when we've gone through so much together for so long. But last night was something that I can't truly describe, but we're going to try to. Right? We're going to try to, and we're going to talk all the shit that is like related to us, right? Like I'm not a Jimmy player. I just had a small part, and Aiden will give you everything as soon as he gets a voice back, hopefully tomorrow night. So his show is on delay for this evening. I was looking forward to hearing all the shit from the doctor, but it is going to be great for us to see each other. And I wanted to be here because I love you. So, okay, let me start with yesterday before the show, because there's a whole fucking plot here. First and foremost, what do I do? Oh, Parksy, I missed you. Look at Mrs. Parks was supposed to come with me. And we were supposed to be like, she's my consensual life partner, and we were supposed to go, but little Parksy had a medical situation, and it was appropriate for Mama to be there and to take care of her baby. So I am so thrilled that she's doing better, and I miss you so much, and I love you, and you were missed. But I will tell us. Are you shitting me? I'm telling everything. I'm telling everything. And I love you the most. So, okay, focus. So before, right? Like before the fucking show, I was invited to go where? To supper. With who? Attorney Melanie Little. Attorney Mr. Mark Betterow. Will the Glarer. Kelly Reed. Okay. We're going where? Capitol Grill. Okay. I'm like, yes, absolutely. What did I do? I checked my ass into the Encore because why? I got a promotion, babe. Okay. She's a girl that likes a coupon, but also she likes to touch the buttons. So I had like a September 1st to the 30th. And I was like, yes, get your discounted rate and go stay for a night. You are a queen. So I check in at like 4:00. Before that, my cousin, Kayla, was like, I'm going to do your hair. I'm going to do your makeup, and you are going to feel like a sassy princess because you deserve it, bitch. And I was like, oh, and she has her own professional company. And I was so frigged up because of like the world that we live in that I was like, I don't even know. I was having like a hard time, lovies, like to see if I even wanted to, if I felt like I was comfortable even kind of going, right? Because I was just like, my spirit was a little funky. And so anyway, I go over to Kayla's. She does like all the beautiful things. And I'm gonna put her stuff because she does like Boss Bridal is her company, and she's incredible. And anywho, I get right into I'm in the Encore, and I put my bags upstairs. I put on my blouse that I got from where? Ask me. It was the clearance rack of Express. It was allegedly, okay, the tag said that it was supposed to be $89.99 or something, right? I paid exactly $19 for it. I love a good deal. So I was living my best life in my discounted top. And I had sassy jeans that had like little gold hoop loops on the front pockets. I was feeling like J-Lo-esque, okay? So I get that outfit on, and I was like, everything else is raring to go. I get an Uber from a man named Christian. And I say, Christian, I'd like to do a trot to the Capitol Grill. He takes me. Okay. I'm late. I'm supposed to be there at 5:00. It's telling me that I'm going to be there at 5:30. And I'm like, oh, I'm clutching. I'm clenching. I'm emotionally charged because am I keeping Mr. Betterow, Attorney Melanie Little, Kelly Reed, and Will waiting on me? Stop it. Stop it. I'm like, eat your food. Don't even wait for me. All I need is a piece of bread because I haven't eaten all day. Babes, tell me why I go to the wrong Capitol Grill. Yes, she does. So the reservation was at another location, and I show up to the Boston one that is like 1.5 miles away from the Wilbur. I go in and I say, hi, here for Kelly Reed. Yeah, you know, here for Kelly Reed. I'm throwing a shoulder. I'm hitting everybody. I'm like, beep, beep, beep. No one gives a shit. And they're like, yeah, there's no reservation by that name. And I'm like, come again. And then I call Kel, and she's like, oh, I'm at the front and I don't see you. She's like, are you at the right one? And I'm like, no, clearly I'm not. So I panic. I call Jimmy, and I'm like, Jimmy, does the Wilbur sell food? Because I had a blueberry muffin and I'm unwell. Like I am about to spin out on the rings of Saturn because like I can feel like that I'm getting anxious, and I have no sustenance in me. And he's like, oh yeah, they have like pretzels and whatever. And I'm like, okay. So I get another Uber, and I go 1.5 miles. That took us how long? 26 minutes. And I get out right in front of the Wilbur, and I get in line with everybody. I was with everyone in the front line. We're waiting for the doors to open. It's like 6:26, right? And I am loving, like I'm laughing. I put me on a fucking bareback on an elephant. I was actually Julia Roberts. I was like, oh, it was incredible. I'm with everyone. Everybody is with me. And we start to walk in. We're being ushered, right? We turn around, we see the sign, we look at the marquee. I'm seeing Jimmy, I'm seeing Aiden up in bright lights. And I'm like, I'm already knowing that this is going to like change my life. It's going to change the trajectory of like everything that this community has worked so hard for forever. And to like have that moment with each other. So I'm knowing it, I'm feeling it, it's already judged. Well, I get through initially. And then they say to me, oh, you can't have your backstage passes because your friend, who is like my friend, who was at Mrs. Parks, when you transfer the tickets, you don't get the VIP. Oh, I'm sorry, Ticketmaster. Oh, I'm sorry. I just found something in my fucking pocket for you, you pricks. Take it. That's rude. And also, if you transfer the tickets and you paid for the VIP, you should be able to get the VIP. So I was like, that's mean. I was not thrilled. So then I walk in and I go down and I'm sitting at the front, and we were at like the very, very front of the floor on stage, and it's just me. It's just like me, and I'm like, hey, and in it with me is Jen Allman. Jen Altman's in the chat. That's fun. And Uncle Frank. And I'm just like, oh, okay, like calm your body. Everything is fine. And then it hits me, babes. It hits me like a ton of bricks. A lot of our humans were like, hey, how you doing, Kim? I want to come over and I want to take a picture with you. And you know that I'm not normal. So I start getting, I'm sweating anyway because I'm hot. Okay. I'm regularly a warm bitch. Put me in that room, I go, oh, and it's so odd for me still to not know every single person, like, and you know me. So I was like, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have a panic attack. It's fucking happening. Like, this is it. This is the moment. And I was like, just calm down. So I get one Beveragino in me, and they had M&Ms because they didn't even have pretzels, or they had pretzels, but they weren't like good pretzels. So I'm sitting there, I'm meeting, I'm greeting, I'm doing like, I'm meeting, I'm mingling with everybody. It's incredible. Okay. The energy is 10 out of 10. And then I'm like, I might go down. So I have to go to the bathroom. So I do a piddle. And while I'm on the way to go do a pee, everyone is like, Nurse Kim. And I'm like, send me away. Okay. Send me away. What did I want to do, guys? I wanted to do this immediately. I was, oh, not that. I wanted to do this. Ready? I was like, oh, she wants to be little. She wants to be tiny. You can't see me. It's not even happening. Right? But then I had to come back too. And I was like, oh, I can't just turn my screen off because I'm embarrassed because people like know who I am. So I think probably before the show had started, we did I met at least 100 or more of our best friends from out of town. And I'm sitting right near, thank gosh, Tom, his sister. And then I found out afterwards, like before the show started, I see Frank says, look behind me. And Uncle Frank says, do you see a girl who looks just like me? And I turn back and I see a girl that looks just like her. I'm like, yes, bitch, I do. And she goes, who is that? And I look back again and I go, oh my God, it's Jimmy's sister. It was Jimmy's sister and Jimmy's mom. And then I get like emotioned. Then I'm feeling all the feelings even more. And I'm like, and I don't want to bother them and I don't want to make it weird. And then Frank says, Uncle Frank goes, go over. They would like to meet you. So I go over and I meet Lynn. Now, Lynn is Jimmy's mommy, and she has dogs and she's a nurse and she is me and I am her. And I like believe that I actually probably am somehow connected in like sister spirit to Jimmy's mother because I am obsessed with her. Obsessed. And I just told her like how proud, I was of her son, and his sister is the most beautiful human being. Okay. Like Uncle Frank is gorgeous too, but like Jimmy's sister, stop it. And she was like, I was like, oh, he wouldn't let me help him with anything. And he wouldn't even tell me what he needed because that's Jimmy. And he won't tell us, like, he's stressed out. So he wouldn't let me take any of the burden off of his shoulders. And, we're working on that. I think all of us are trying to work on that with each other. But there was no one who could have done last night what Jimmy did and what Aiden did. And, like my heart is like expanded to exponential. Like I can't. I'm the Grinch. If I'm the Grinch, babes, like my heart is the size of Bermuda at this point. It's an entire country. I can't handle it. The love is like absolutely spilling out of me. So I meet them and then I hear a chant. Like there is an eruption in the Wilbur. Okay. You heard it if you were there. We black out when we see who. It's the crew. It's this Capitol Grill crew walking through. They come through the bottom, and it is Mr. Betterow, Attorney Melanie Little, Will, and it is Kelly Reed. And the entire theater loses their ever-loving minds. I lose my mind. I'm like, Mr. Betterow, hi. Like, it's Kim. And like, I mosey my way over to see them. And it was like electric. It was so electric. We look up, and who do I see? Tim Bradle. Oh, I'm sorry. Tim Bradle, the Silver Fox himself, the second part of the Dapper Dudes. Stop it. Shut the fuck up. I'm physically transcending at this point. I'm like, oh, I don't belong here. I don't belong. And so, and the crowd, the energy is so insane pre-show that you're like, oh my God, this is wild. So everybody is cheering. Mr. Betterow is just being Mr. Betterow. It's incredible. Melanie looks like a snack. She looks like $1 million plus $1 million. She looks like $1 billion, actually. Gorgeous. Gorgini to the 9. Okay, to the 9th degree. Kelly Reed, glowing. The skin, I don't know. I'm telling you. Somebody did a pumice stone and has like also put like lotion from a secret aging spa, like a reverse aging spa. Who has been to a salt cave? I think it was Kelly Reed. Okay. It looks like incredible. So I'm like, oh, okay. So excited. So then I'm like, bitch, go back to your seat. Okay. Go sit down. No one asked you to be here. So I sit back in my seat, and then the show starts. Lights go down. Our Jimberly comes out. Jimmy. And they like play the entrance song, and Jimmy comes out, and he is like in his element to the point, babes, that you would think that Jimmy has been a performer on like either Broadway or a comedian for the last 20 years, like a seasoned vet comes out. Okay. And I'm like, oh, I'm overcome with it. Like, and I'm just like, you are everything. And he introduces Aiden. And then I think Tick Tick Boom played after that. And then Aiden walks out. And like, it was debauchery. There were things that you don't know that I don't know because the lights were out in Georgia, babe. But if there were titties out, I wouldn't be surprised. Tits out, true crime. We don't know what anyone was doing. Okay? I went blind in one eye because I think I had a low sugar. Okay? And I'm not diabetic. But there were things happening to me that I was like, oh, this is physiological at this point. And it was bananas. You knew at that moment, Aiden walks out. It was just like game on. I go, oh. So then what happens? I get a little hoo-hoo from Erica Walsh. She goes, Kim, get in the back. You're up next. I go, oh, I can't. I go, can she do it? She doesn't feel well. Can she do it? She's had 3 sips of a drink. Her head is pounding right now. She's got to do it. She's got to do it. Get the fuck up. Man up, Kim. And I walk to backstage and I am behind the curtain of the fucking Wilbur. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this Charlotte's Web? Why am I with Wilbur? I don't even know him. This is insanity. I am living my best life. I'm watching. There's a fucking screen, babes. Like a tiny little projection screen that's showing what's happening on the stage. And there's little pilots, like these people that are like, do, 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 do. Not pilots, producers. And they're just producing it, right? And they're tipping tapping on the keys. And I'm seeing it and I see the 2 seats and I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like Oprah Winfrey, except we're free and Turtle Boy. You know what I'm saying? So that is incredible. I'm sitting back there and then they had like 3 audience members come up, including Kate, our girl Kate. And they played like a How Well Do You Know Turtle Boy. And that was incredible. And I think that they all deserved prizes. And if they didn't all get prizes, then you'll get prizes in heaven and from me at some point. So let me know if you were one of the people who played and I'll get you a little something. And then it was me. It was Kim's up. Who's on first? It was me. And I'm like, oh shit. So I knew we were doing mean tweets, and I knew it because why? That makes sense. I get a little feisty. We know this on the Twitter when I get crucified sometimes. So I've been known to have a comeback or two, and we have a couple of characters that are old favorites. And I get out there with Aiden and I had a blast. It was just like him, me, and Jimmy up there. And I couldn't see everyone, which was good for me and for my my mental health at the time, because I could see the front row, but I couldn't see anything further back. And I did my best. It was on the fly and we had 30 seconds. We'd get a mean tweet. Jimmy would put it up, or the producer would put it up on the board, on the screen or whatever, the projection. And then we would write something down and we would say it. And apparently Aiden won that, but did he? I don't know. I had some good ones. But he did a great job. But I said to Jimmy, I said, I don't know. I don't know if that was a firm win by Aiden, because he was like, oh, Aiden won that. And I was like, did he? Oh, Misty says Aiden won. Okay. Really? Okay. Well, oh, look at, thank you. Thank you. Colleen says it was me. Oh, Carrie says it was me, but it was so fun. And it was all amazing. Misty, oh, you did, you heard, who'd you hear that from? You heard it. Oh my gosh. They talking? There was a lot, but I didn't know that anyone was talking about that. It was a little bit inappropriate. I said words but there was no underage children, hopefully there. But oh no, there was one. But all right, I said swear words. But listen, it was a night out. Everybody was living their best life, and also the trolls deserve a swear word every once in a while. Should I have said perhaps gutter trollop? I could throw out better ones, but I was like, your mother's a whore, because it felt, it kind of enmeshed with the feelings that we have towards certain people. And oh, I did see this. Oh, Kerry, we're going to be talking all about that. We're going to be talking all about Jimmy's 3 a.m. live because he's a real peach. I know that he was, I know that he had a lot of energy and that he had to get out his sillies after having like probably the best night at the Wilbur ever. But he was talking a little bit of shit about me, and I might repay the favor. And some grapes, right? So I do the mean tweets. I lose. I dignified lose. And then I get off the stage. Who is in the back now? Now in the back of the stage, we've got all the characters back. It is Mr. Betterow. It is Kelly Reed. It is attorney Melanie Little. And they're getting ready to go on for the roast of Turtle Boy. And Emily C. Oh, Emily C. Babe, I love you. I'm so proud of you. And she did an incredible job. As John DePietro. Listen, Turtle. I can't. Oh, so, okay. So she does that. Oh, no. Everybody, they call up and they say, okay, it's time for you to do, it's the roast. And I'm like, oh. And Jimmy's like, you got to come out. And I'm like, I got to come out for what? Nobody. Oh, I'm sorry. I was doing mean tweets. Had I known that I was going to be part of the roasting, you know me, babes. I need to like that. I would have needed to like actually roast Aiden. Come on. If you're going to do it, you got to do it. And like, I would have thought of incredible things to say because that's funny as fuck. But I didn't have anything like on the fly, and I was already like a nightmare, and I had already been out there, and I was like, no, give everyone else their time. But it was so good that it was Mr. Betterow who could literally do seminars. He should just be at the Wilbur, and we would all pay to just go and hear him talk any day of the week. I'm sorry, put me and Mr. Betterow in Oprah Winfrey chairs. What is it? The Harpo Network? Is this the Betterow Network? I subscribe. Okay, like, follow, Patreon. I'm doing it all. And he was magic, and it was very cute what he said. And he was just telling Aiden to like, you know, leave, don't call me this weekend. Give me a break, which was fantastic. And then attorney Melanie Little is a queen. That she didn't go next though. Let's go back. It was Will, and Will was hilarious. Did a great job. He's walking in his cane with his cane still, because although his leg has healed, babes, he still doesn't have like full range of motion. And I'm like, Will, you need to, we're going to work on getting him like actual insurance from the marketplace, because if he doesn't handle this and get done what needs to be done, like I'm very concerned that this will end in surgical intervention, and he doesn't need the shit, you know? So he's walking around like a pimp in Boston, which is like, oh, you know, that actually tracks. But, you know, those are things that one, I would like to help him heal through if possible. So he does a great job. He said he screwed up one of his lines because I couldn't hear it really from the back, but I could hear the sum and substance of it all. And then Mel gets up and she just, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? She goes, I don't have anything planned. I go, oh, she's winging it like my eyeliner. Stop it. She gets out there like, I'm like, oh, she knows how to improv. She's an improvisation queen. Okay. We can do shows improv, but you're going to roast improv, things I did not know one could do. And she did it. And she did it well. And then she says, I have nothing left to say. And now Jimmy and I are going to be performing a number from Chicago. And I pass away. I go, oh. And she gets up and they still like, she starts to sing. And I'm like, oh, fuck, that's funny. Damn, it was funny. It was so good. And And then it was Emily C. She was the next one. And she came up. And when I say she served it. She served a roast that was pink in the middle. And that roast also had a side of mashed potatoes. I believe there was corn somewhere. Yeah, you found it maybe today in your stool because there was a lot happening. Okay, hilarious. Brings up a fucking stand like a what is this for the cell phones? Like the stand that DePietro uses when he was doing live from court coverage. I can't look at my baby. Here she is, Emily. 10 out of 10. Huge fan. That, in my humble opinion, took it home for the night for the roast. So good. And she left nothing on the table. She just went for it, and it was magic. And she also put up the video, babes. Emily, where did you put it up? Did you do it on Twitter and on YouTube? I just want to or TikTok? Just for everybody to see, because she did, for anyone that wasn't there, so you can see it, because she did the DePietro version of her, and it's really quite incredible. I recommend everyone go watch it. A YouTube short. Okay, thank you, Laura. I appreciate you. Go watch Emily C's, because you will not regret it. And so after that, everybody, what happened then? The roasters get off of the stage and it is time for a siesta. They took an intermission. Why? Because this is a Broadway musical. Okay. Maybe you didn't know, but now you know. And so everybody takes an intermission. Jimmy goes to a dressing room that I was like, wow. It was probably 62 degrees in that dressing room. Sweating to the oldies. I've got my clearance blouse is fucking, I'm like, I am unwell. I'm drinking all of the water. Thank you to the Wilbur for providing the waters, because your girl was a thirsty bitch. And also a man who did security. There was like this, I don't know what the fuck it's called. Like something like, it looked like your utilities in your house where like you pop it open and you can put the breakers back on. You pop that open and he's like, I got ibuprofen at the bottom. I'm like, oh, do you have a Tums? I'm asking for everything. I'm like, why did I not bring this? It was all at the hotel. Okay. I go, oh. So I get a Tums 500. Thank you. And I get 800 ibuprofen, and I'm trying to come to. So we're sitting in the back. It is the intermission. And there is an entire like group with a boom, not our boom, not our Tiny Mary and Tiny Jesus in the boom, but there is a man with a boom, with a camera. Like it's a full documentary. Aiden's doc is being fucking recorded while we're in the backstage. And I'm like this. Hello. Hi. I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm like, don't talk. Don't be weird. Are they looking? Do they want? I'm standing away. I'm like, oh my God, you're such a weirdo, Kim. But they were just trying to get like everything from the back. And that's what he said. And it was just so cool because they followed him everywhere. They were out on the stage with Jimmy and with Aiden. They were in the backstage. They were seeing all of our people. And I mean, like that footage is worth its weight in gold, in my opinion. And I can't wait to see it. So that was so cool. And then it's like been 15 minutes. It happened in 3 seconds. And then Aiden's like, where's Jimmy? And I'm like, Jimmy. And I go, I run. And I'm getting him. He's in his, not his trailer. He's in the dressing room. And he just bops right back out. And from that moment, he like looked at me before he went out after the intermission. And he was like, just like looked at me. He didn't even say like, how is it going? And I just was like, I look at him and I'm just like, there are no words how much I love you. And like, and how cool you are. He's the coolest human I know. Oh gosh. I'm so freaking unbelievably like proud to know him. and that like we've all got to see him, lovies. We've all got to see Jimmy grow so much and to like just be who he is and do it so well. It just makes me excited for his future and to like see where anything else could go because it's sky's the limit. And I just have so much faith in him. And I'm really, really proud of him. And I'm proud of Aiden too, but Aiden's like, Aiden's a star. And like, it's just so good to see somebody that you love. And like, they've worked so hard. And he's just, I'm his person and he is my person. And I love him. And I want him to do all the things forever. And I'm using things, guys, I was going to show you all this. I stole it from the Encore. They had so many things in drawers and I wanted it all. So I think these are cotton balls. I'm going to wipe my eyeball. Okay. Sorry. These are cotton balls. And I stole cotton swabs. Well, I didn't steal it. I think they give it to you. Oh, look at it. They have like these little puffies. Okay. So that was that. So then after the intermission, they go back out and I just wanted to, like, I was watching the monitor, but like I crawled up and I went on like the stage, but like behind the curtain, and I was just like crouching down and I was just watching, and I don't know how to describe it except it felt like lightning in a bottle, and it felt like the birth of something. And it felt like, just like it's meant to be. Like everything is like bigger than, it's all leading to something bigger. And it was really an amazing moment and a proud moment for like all of us, I think, but specifically for my Jimmy. And for Aiden, of course, it's Aiden's show. But I look at Aiden as like a celebrity anyway. And it's just like, I saw Jimmy transcend. Does that make sense? I'm not trying to take anything because I'm very proud of Aiden and his accomplishment and his name selling out the Wilbur without any marketing, without any advertisement. That is him. That is all Aiden. And that is a force to be reckoned with. And I look forward to seeing where Aiden's going to be, because like this is just the beginning for him too. So it was really quite a night to remember, in my opinion. And so I'm crouching in the back, right? Like I'm just being like a super creep, crouching in the back. And I'm watching it and I'm like, this is surreal, guys. And I am like, okay, collect your fucking thoughts. Like, just feel it, be in the present, be in the moment. I think I took like 4 pictures of the entire night because I took the no camera rule very seriously. And I mean, I took 500 pictures with people, but like, you know what I mean? Like of me taking photos, I think I took like 4 of the whole night. And it was just fantastic, the whole entire thing. So then at the end, they did like an interview. It was just Aiden and Jimmy. And then the final was Norfolk Girls, which was a play on California Girls. And hearing Aiden sing that as a performer, like, because he's a rapper, right? Like if you were an old school Turtle writer, you would know that he does raps and he does them well, actually. But Jimmy is also, like, we know, I would buy the CDs of Jimmy from like Auntie Deb's playlist. It was incredible from Trial 2. So I just loved it. And all the words, the lyrics were great. Everyone went nuts. Oh, and they did, before that though, they did like a Q&A section with the audience. And that's where I wanted to say to everyone in attendance at the Wilbur, you dirty little birds. You dirtiest of the birdiest. The questions that were asked, the questions that were quashed. I said, oh, It was definitely rated R. Like, who are we? People were asking about the Intimidator. They were asking, like, poor, and Aiden's father was there. So proud. But like, it was just so funny because he answered everything. He was a fucking riot as usual. And he just went with it. But like, feral beings. It was a feral Friday IRL. And some of you women are going to have to send like apology notes to yourself for what you said when you were ovulating. Like, have you ever been like, oh my God, I didn't even mean that. Like, I was so like, God forgive me for what I said when I was horny, because like you are, it was the funniest shit that was asked. Like, just no questions, nothing was off limits. You all were a riot. And then there was one other thing. It was Ratchet Madness. And I think that you all know who won Ratchet Madness. It was between Cave Peter and Lindsay. And Lindsay took Ratchet Madness home for 2025. Quite a feat. The trophy was given. And it was given with pride. And I think that Aiden said in the back that the trophy on top, it had like a small, I don't know what it had on top of it, but he said that would have been about the size of baby Clay. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, so everyone was just absolutely on one. It was baby Clay. Oh, it was baby Clay. That was on top of the trophy. Whoever was the creative director of that, like, I'll say 3 Hail Marys for you. Okay, we'll talk to Tiny Mary later. So that was everything. And then it's the end, right? And it is just, everyone is so hyper, like, excited. Everyone is feeling this energy, and everyone is going to, or a lot of people were going back to the Encore. And they were going to keep like the after party going. Right. And I was like, oh, so I'm thrilled. I'm like, yes, I'm living my best life and I'm staying there. So sure. Sounds great. So we wrap it up. Uncle Frank comes in the back. Jen Altman comes in the back, and Uncle Frank gave flowers to Jimmy. Aiden took pictures with just, I believe, like his family or his father, and then also with like the stage and the crew and everyone that was like, so they knew it was going to be a sick show. They were saying that. They were like, we could tell that it was good vibes from, Erica running it and from Jimmy. And I mean, it was professional as professional could be. And they did, like, you would have thought that they had done this many a times, that this wasn't the maiden voyage, right? For 12 or 1,400, I don't even know, 1,200, 1,400 people. It's unbelievable. So, okay, then we walk out a side alley. I'm in an alley, okay? Why? Because the Wilbur was built in what feels like 1692, okay? And I am walking out. I'm like, let's go. We're going. We go through an alley, find myself opening a gate to heaven or hell, you ask. Heaven. Okay. I walk out and the people are still there. It's our people. Our humans remained. I go, what are we doing? I thought everybody was going over to the Encore. And they were like, yeah, bitch, we are. And it was incredible. And I'm seeing all these people standing outside. And now let's talk about everyone having a couple of wobbly pops and just having a blast shooting the shit with people on the street. Like, if we did interviews on the street, I don't know if JFK did he do interviews after? I haven't seen that yet. But if you did interviews after the show, everyone was feeling good. And it was so funny because I walk out and I see James Jackson and I'm like, oh, familiar face, because there is a lot of other of our humans, but that I don't know. And I'm like, hi, James Jackson. And I give him a hug and I was so excited. And he's like, have you seen Kevy Kev? Oh, have I? Kevy Kev 781. No, hadn't quite at that point. And across, it was like a movie to me. I look across the sidewalk, and who do I see? See my guy. You looking at me, I'm looking at you. What are we doing? Are we taking a picture? Yeah, we are. I go, Kevy Kev. I'm hugging. We're hugging. Our people are like, whoa! Everyone's losing their fucking minds. We're like, boop, 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 boop. We're moving, we're mingling, we're shaking, we're taking photos. I'm signing a woman's shirt, multiple women's shirts. Oh. And I signed a woman's pocketbook. I think it was real leather. And I thought about it this morning because I was like, that was probably a choice. But she asked me to, what was I going to say? I had to say yes. So I'm signing humans. I am taking pictures with humans. I'm connecting with like our team from JFK and from James Jackson and Kevy Kev 781. Incredible. Just like the mood is still elated. And then I'm like, how are we getting home? Am I Ubering or not home to the Encore? I go, how am I getting there? And Jen Altman, my lovey, says, I'll take you because we'll go over there for a little while. So we have to walk like 1 block because that's where they parked. And she made a post today on Twitter that said, it literally took us an hour to get Kim from like the side entrance of the Wilbur, like down to the end of the street. And it did, because I think it was at least another 100 pictures that were taken while like right in front of there again. And it was so nice to meet everyone. And I just wanted to say, like, deeply from the bottom of my soul, lovies, if I met you last night and if you like, and I hope I didn't come off like I was overwhelmed or I was anxious, but I was overwhelmed and I was anxious, and it wasn't you, it was me, you know? And like, I always try like to be as engaging and as myself as I can be, but like it still weirds me out. I can't describe it to you that like that I don't know like everything about you, but like you know me, you know? So it's so I just hope I didn't come off weird at all, because I was so thankful and I was so happy to take photos and to talk with you if I could and to get to know you more. Because without you, who the fuck am I? Like, you're literally my best friend from out of town. So it meant the world to me. And I am so thankful that you wanted to take a picture with me, or that you wanted to talk and shoot the shit for a minute if we could. So we get to the end of like where we're trying to like cross at a crosswalk. And I say at this moment, this was the moment, lovies, that I said, oh, she's a fucking risk taker. Okay. She is not making the smartest of choices. I take the shoes off. Took them off. Did I have socks on? No. Nope. I walked a block in Boston. Shoeless. Okay. Was she toothless, homeless, shoeless? That's a Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the Homeless and the Toothless Foundation. I was the Shoeless and the Homeless Foundation. I go, what the fuck am I doing? Couldn't wear them. The under my ball, like the ball of my foot, I go, oh no. Luckily, did not meet a shard. Okay. I was totally okay. And I was able to get to said vehicle of Jennifer Altman's before like I was going to collapse, because it felt so good to have the shoes off. I was like, babe, if I could just walk barefooted for the rest of the way, I would. If that wasn't frowned upon in the city of Boston, if that wasn't going to, potentially be a Department of Public Health concern, I'd be a barefoot Contessa. Okay. Loved it. Felt delightful. But the shoes were really cute. So we're walking and we're getting into where the like garage is that Jen parked, and I meet Josephine. Not Josephine, Jojo, Auntie Deb's kitty cat. I meet 15-year-old Josephine, who is so beautiful. And she goes, Nurse Kim. And she's with her mom. And she's like, may I give you a hug? And I was like, oh my gosh, of course. And she has like a passion for justice. And she is homeschooled and she is doing like getting a first-hand education and seeing our schools, our judicial system. And her mother is like doing all the right things. And she's taking all these classes, and yet she is seeing firsthand experience from Massachusetts as a resident, that she's able to say, you know, this doesn't make sense and I want to use my voice, and she's the future. And I was just like, I was like bewildered by her. I thought she was just, she's a beautiful soul. She's so smart. And I just wanted to say hello, Josephine. And I hope that you keep going for your goals, Lovey, and that I know someday you're going to make a huge impact in this world. And just keep up everything that you believe in and keep taking a stand, because your voice matters. And she just was like a top of a tier for meeting people for me. I was so thrilled. And then also other people that we met along the way. I met so many amazing, and my usual lovies, like my humans. Oh, you showed up and you showed out. I was obsessed. But we met lovies from Ireland that literally flew here from Ireland. Oh. Did we meet someone who came from Switzerland to see Turtle Boy? Stop it. Like, international. This is truly like awe-inspiring, guys. Like, you realize that, right? That we have such a community and such a base in what our mission was of to continue to put light in the dark, right? We're not going to continue to allow for injustice anywhere, right? And when it is brought to our attention, there has been so much that has been done, and that there's so much to continue to do. But there's no group of humans like you anywhere. You are one of one. It is your collective, and this group of people who we have, collected along the way, including myself. Like, there's nothing like the Free Karen Reed movement, like the Free Turtle Boy movement, like, pursuing justice for Sandra Birchmore. There's so much. And Kelsey, even yesterday, like there's so many different things that we continue to see fuckery afoot in the Commonwealth and beyond. But it's just like, when it's in your backyard, you're just like, what the shit? It's transformative to see all of you, and I hope, and I know that you feel it. I know you feel the electricity, and I know that you feel like a bigger purpose. Like, it's bigger than you. It's bigger than me. It's for the greater good. Like, if we continue to speak up and fight back, and in the appropriate ways, right? Of using our freedom of speech and using our ability to ask tough questions and say, like, well, fuck that noise. I don't care if it's how it's been done. I don't care if you've gotten away with it umpteen times. The buck stops here. And that's all of you. So you impress the shit out of me. And I'm humbled to talk to you every day, or when I get to talk to you. And so then we're in the car, okay? We have made our way to the car. And what does your girl need? A snack. She's hungry. She had, fucking 8 M&Ms. And I'm like, I'm still going down. You know what Frank says to me? Uncle Frank goes, "Oh, I got grapes." I go, "What the fuck do you mean you got grapes?" "I'll take them." So I'm in the back of Jen Altman's car, fucking you shoeless, okay? And feeding myself a random basket of grapes that apparently Frank brings everywhere. She goes, "I always have grapes on me." I go, "What the fuck? Is that normal?" And some people carry a piece of gum, a stick of gum. Nope. Frank's got a crate of fucking grapes just at her disposal at any time. I put 5 to 7 directly down my gullet. And I'm like, oh, thank God. It was lovely. Perfect grapes, mind you. I digress. So we are heading over. We get to the Encore. We park. Okay. Where do we park? Fucking, I don't know. Somewhere, because there was very limited parking, and Jen likes to pretend that she sees a spot, but she doesn't see a spot because there's a hidden car that everyone knows there's a hidden car there. Not Jen. She's like, "This is going to be it. I'm going to get it." And so she had to back up and go down another row 10 times. It was hilarious. And so she does that, and we finally get this parking spot. And we get out and we're at the elevators at B4. I remember because she took a picture of me. And so we're getting in and we get on with 2 other nurses. So are you kidding me? The nurses and the medical professionals showed up last night too. Love you all. Love to see you too. But you all were incredible. I had my ER nurses in the fucking elevator with me, with ICU nurse and a respiratory therapist and a nurse cam. I was like, let something happen, babe, because we're ready. We're locked and loaded, ready to save a life. I was ready to go. And so before the doors close, who fucking jumps in? Oh, it's Aiden, the turtle, Dr. Turtle Boy, all the nurses, a respiratory therapist, and a doctor in an elevator. Couldn't have scripted it better. So we're like, "Hi." He's like, "Hey." He's got a bag, okay, because he's staying too. And we get down to what we believe is, we were at the casino. So we get down there and we're going to walk in, and they wouldn't let him go in. How rude. They said, "You can't bring your bag," because we went from whatever entrance we entered was a non-bag entrance. And I said, "I'm sorry, sir." I said, "Did you know he just sold out the Wilbur Theater?" I was like, "And no worries. I would be happy to go on the other side of this. Take the bag, I'll take the bag." And then he can just walk through. And he was like, "Yeah, I can't do it." And I was like, "Oh, okay." But I tried, right? I was like, "Oh my gosh, you can't really take the bag." But it was just a little, a little duffel bag or whatever. And so he had poor Aiden, he had to go another route. But so we ended up walking over and I got a hot tea. A couple of our other nurses, of course, were getting coffees. And we mosey our way to a central location that housed everyone. Everyone was it was right between there was a bar, and then there was on one side, and then on the other side, it was roulette tables or not roulette tables, card tables or whatevs. And who do I see? Eyeballs. I make eyeballs. Mr. Betterow. I'm like, how the fuck did he get here before I did? Oh my Lord. So he's there. And I see Mr. Betterow. I'm like, "Mr. Betterow." And then I see Will. And I was like, oh, it was just it was nice to see everybody and that they were relaxing now. And I was downstairs for probably another 15 minutes, lovies. And then what did I do? You know me. Oh, it was time for me. I was able to meet so many more lovies and turtle riders and everybody who was there. And I was just like, I gotta go put my shoes. I have to go get flip-flops on. I'm wearing the heels that I needed to be off. Okay. 2 hours previous. And I'm cringing in them. I'm like, ugh, I want to take them off. And I also can't walk barefoot on the frickin' Encore floor. Like, stop it, Kim. So I end up like, I go, I'm going up to the room. I'm going to put my flip-flops on. I'm coming right back down. Did she? No, she didn't. I go upstairs. I put on the flip-flops and I say, oh, I just need a minute. Right? Because I was like feeling all the feelings, so many good feelings, so many excited feelings. But like, you know, when like your battery, you're like, oh my gosh. Like, I was just like, okay, take a second, Kim. So I take a second, babes. Now, reminder, I had gotten a Tums and ibuprofen from the man in the utility kit. And I go, oh, I'm just going to like lay down. I'm going to be up in 5 minutes. I just needed like my eye to stop twitching. I wake up 6 a.m. this morning before midnight, right? I go up at like 11:50 or whatever it was. And I didn't wake up until 6 a.m. And guys, babes, I literally say to myself, I go, oh, I'll go back down. I wake up, I'm drooling. I got drool. I'm like, oh God, get up. I'm like, oh, you got to get back downstairs. I look at the clock and I go, just go. I go, oh, hope she's not going to find anybody there. Or if she was going to find somebody there, they were probably not going to want to see me at that point. So I was like, oh my gosh, I literally I Irish exited, which I didn't mean to, but like I did, like to just go get my shoes. And then I got like a wonderful siesta. I took like a sweet nap and a whole night's sleep. And then I got up and I went downstairs and I got another tea and I started hitting the buttons, baby. I was like, hear me roar. If I am at the Encore will hear me. And I start slotting, okay? Slotting ain't easy that early in the morning. I'm on a balcony. I'm looking. I'm like, isn't it a beautiful day to be alive? Can't tell me shit. We're free in Turtle Boy. I was doing all the things. I was like manifesting destiny from a fucking balcony on, you know, at the Encore. And I will say that the gods of the casino won today, okay? The battle was lost. But the war still rages, okay? Because I will hit a jackpot someday. I love to hit the buttons. Oh, sorry. To Shangrilla says, who's Uncle Frank? Uncle Frank is Auntie Deb's, Jimmy's best friend. They've been best friends since middle school. And she is an angel. And that's who she is. Her name is Tiffany. And then it says, what do we got? Oh, I'd also love to hit the button. Oh, Jenna. Oh my gosh, I met Jenna. So before I did my whirling dervish and found myself, I bidded myself adieu. I met my Jenna. My Jenna. Oh my gosh. She goes, hi, Kim. She's like, I mod for you. I'm like, oh, pleasure. Jen, I love you. I'm so happy I got to meet you. You are incredible. You are a good shit. And I am so happy. And you've been with me since like the beginning. You are, see, this is going to make me emotion. Like, I loved this. It makes me so happy. Oh, and Cursey Nursey M. I love you. And I cannot wait. I know that you are very busy, my love. But I did talk to Uncle Frank about potentially doing like a nurses stream if you wanted to. Maybe to talk about, I don't know, either Sandra Birchmore or anything that's coming up, because she said, Frank was like, I'm there, heartbeat. And I know Jen was in the car too. She was like, yeah, I'll do it. So if you're ever available, I'd love to we could do like another nurses stream for all of us. And then, Erin. Okay. Oh, there's 2 balcony stories. Erin Gullidge, first and foremost, I appreciate you. I had to dip when, like, okay, so remember, babes, this is the beginning before the show starts. I am feeling extraterrestrial. I'm like, do not let this turn into a full-blown panic attack, or I am unwell, okay? So I go up a secret passage. Why? Because the Wilbur was built in the 1600s, okay? I don't know how it was built that long ago, but they've got compartments, right? It's like the fucking I don't know, like every movie, like Jumanji house, right? Like not even Jumanji. What is another one? I don't know, maybe like The Cabinet. I was thinking of like an Indian in the cupboard, some fucking movie where there's secret pathways. This is it. Okay, it's the secret garden, but there's secret staircases. So I fucking tuck and roll, and I go, I'm going to a secret, like, and there was 3 people, 3 girls. I bust through the door, and I'm like just trying to get to another location to see Chris Goulet, who is my cardiac nurse. I've loved Chris Goulet. We worked with each other freaking a billion years ago in Tewksbury, but I digress. I get through and I see 3 girls, and they, including Erin Gullich, and they're like, hey, Nurse Kim. And I was like, hi, lovies. I was like, do you mind if I sit for a second? So I sit down, and I'm just trying to like catch like my breath because like, I just didn't want to like get in my own head too much. And all of a sudden, a man busts through the door. He works for the Wilbur. I go, oh, I'm clenching. I'm full blown Kegeling. He pulls out, he's got like a Jesus piece, right? He's got more chains than 50 Cent. I say, oh, who is he? Is he like, does he own the Wilbur? What are we doing right now? So he busts through and he goes, did you just come through this door? And I go, oh, me? Yes, I did. And he goes, you have to leave. And I go, me? And he's like, yes, you have to leave. You walked through, you're not allowed to go through this door. You have to leave. And I go, I'm supposed to be in the show. And he goes, I'm just joking. Babes, can I tell you? So you wonder why she's abnormal. So I'm fucking already like, I'm unwell thinking about all of this. I'm literally like so stressed out. I'm hungry. I've got like, my head is hurting me. I'm overwhelmed, like anxious. And then he tells me I'm kicked out because I went through a secret path. Fuck off. I said, shut up. But he was so funny. He was just joking. And I was like, oh, I can joke most days right now, not the time. But it was so funny. And the girls were like, what do you mean? It was everything. I have another balcony story. Speaking of balconies, okay, because I've received confirmed reports. And I don't know because I wasn't there. Clearly. I was crouching tiger, hidden Kimmy in the back of the stage. But there has been reports that in another balcony of unknown origin, that perhaps one couple was feeling like frisky dingoes, and there may or may not have been some finger-making good behavior in a balcony. Oh, I'm sorry. Was one finger blasted at the Wilbur? If it was you, marry her or marry him. I don't know. Okay. But it was an R-rated night. That's what Jimmy goes. I bet there was people, S&Ds all over the place. And I'm like, well, someone was 2 knucks deep. Okay. That's what I heard. So listen, Nanny Do, I can't stop it. I'm telling you, it's happening. Turtle Boy would have loved that. You are correct. And now hopefully he knows. I'm sure that somebody has sent an email. It's like, oh, it's a tribute. I don't know. But no complaints were received thus far. I don't think there was any cleanup concerns. So as long as you all know, then, let there be light. Okay. And I will say that you should probably go to confession after finger banging the fingers during a live performance. It was dark though. I'll say that. I don't know. Oh, clean up on aisle 47. I'd say clean up on balcony P. Is it P2? Were they seat P2? Okay. Stop it. Okay, anywho, yes, and 5 Hail Marys, exactly. No fridge was involved. Correct, Mr. Double Deuce 22. Not a one. No Frigidaires. So that was my balcony stories. And again, just 10 out of 10, would recommend. Lightning in a bottle. All of you who were there are like my kindred spirits. I feel like blessed to have met you that I have been able to meet, and I appreciate your support of justice, of truth, of Aiden and of Jimmy. And like, this is the beginning, babes. This is only the beginning. And like, can you feel it in you? I don't know how to make it make sense, but it feels like I'm going to look back at this and say, like, look how far they've gone from here. Like that I got to witness something that like feels like a huge step and such a leap. But when we look back on it, it'll be like, that was just the beginning, you know, like you didn't come this far to come this far. And I just see such a bright future for both Aiden and for our Auntie Deb. Yes, we could feel it in the air. We could feel it. Couldn't put my finger on it, but sure could feel it. And we've got no quit. Absolutely. And Jimmy is the laugh daddy. I love that, Lola. Her name was Lola. She is a good dog. Oh, I love that. Okay, so other than that, I wanted to tell you also that things that I stole from the Encore, and it's not stealing, things I took that were not definitely they didn't have my name on it. Okay, so I got these things. I got 2 different lotions. One is Abundance and Ambiance. Abundance and Ambiance. Okay, I'm Abundance and Ambiance. Thank you. It smells delightful. Then I got some Aura Remedy. Shut the fuck up. I need an Aura Remedy. And it's Evening Primrose and Vitamin E. It's hand and body balm. Let's put it on. Look at it. Like, it's so luxurious. I was like, bitch, you are like, who do you think you are right now? Somebody. Oh, it smells really good. Smell it. Sorry. Okay. And then I did want to say that they gave me this. They have this, a little toothbrush, a little toothpaste, Colgate, a baby Colgate with little fucking tinfoil on the top. Stop it. Stop it. This is an ultra soft brush. If you are not brushing your teeth if you thought like medium back in the olden days, you were like, oh, I brush my tooth with a medium toothbrush. Don't ever do that again. Get yourself an ultra soft bristled brush. Why? I don't know, but it's the way to go. It's the way of the future. Go to Encore. I should have got some. I wonder where they got them. I don't know, but it was delightful. I loved it. I got cotton swabs. I got something that said buff it. It was like buff it. I go, what are we buffing? It's for your shoes. I think it gave me like little to shoe shine my shoes. Fancy. You fancy? Oh, yes, she is. So, you get butter brushes, a whole new toothbrush. Babe, a whole new toothbrush, right? Obsessed. Yours has 3 heads? Oh. You know what, though? Somebody was telling me the other day. Okay, this is sidetracking, but what do you think? Do you feel like it's more about the picking? Like you got to pick? If you were flossing or picking, is that more important than brushing? Yes. But for your gums, you want to go the softer the better. Okay, I don't know. Move forward. You're not a fucking dentist. Like, get a life, Kim. And, yep. And you didn't even have to get your teeth cleaned. Exactly. They're just giving these bitches away. I think there was 3 mints in my room, too. Could they have been roofies? I don't know. But there was mints of unknown origin there as well. And they also have Fiji water, which I almost broke. I almost broke and drank a Fiji water, but I was like, $38, whatever it was. I'm laying in the bed. Babes, let me tell you about, okay, if you haven't stayed there, if you have, you're like, shut up, Kim, it's just whatevs. But I had stayed at the Encore the last time at Karen, like when Karen did her event, or when the fundraising, no. Yeah, when the family and friends benefit was. And so I'm laying in the bed and I'm talking to Jimmy this morning before I leave. And I'm like, I go, babe, I said, I don't know about you, but like, I was like, I'm laying in this bed and I was like, I'm just like Karen reading right now. Like, I am emotionally, spiritually, physically Karen reading right now. And what that means is like she's at the Omni in my brain. Okay. And I'm like, this is how the other half have to live, right? If you're prepping for a trial, I was thinking to myself, I was like, write a fucking like thesis, get on that little computer, open the drapes via an iPad, you dumb bitch. Okay. It was like, oh, open them, close them. Do you want the lights on? Do you want the lights off? Do you want to play Kenny G? You know, like, what are we doing? Everything was available via my tablet. Okay. And I'm just laying there like this, like, and I go, oh, I'm Karen reading. So when you are feeling that way, you understand it. You know, you're like, what? Oh, got to free somebody right now. Do some shit. Be profound. You don't have all this technology for no fucking reason. Okay. Who do you think you are? Make sure your shirts are hemmed appropriately. You know, don't want to have too long of sleeves. They had a sewing kit. They had a shower cap, a sewing kit. I could have taken, there was a lot of things that I took some soap because what? I can't help it. Would I have taken a bathrobe? No. Just saying. I love it. I love it. Oh, things are so elegant there. I am not fancy, so that's why it's very elegant to me. So, anywho, then I leave. So I lose to the gods today, and I pick up my car, or no, like the car. I get my car, and then I head home, and like I'm thinking on the way back, like just how much it meant and how much it meant to me to see everybody and for all of you to support Aiden and Jimmy the way that you did. It's just like I just love your faces. Like I can't describe it in any other way. And it makes me proud to be a part of it. And, you know, love me or hate me. I wouldn't change anything about being here with all of you. And like, speaking of, there was not an incident, but like, so when you take pictures with fucking 400 people in a night, right? I literally took so many pictures. You know, there's not going to be great pictures of you. You're going to look like a little bit like some pictures you look good in, some pictures you don't. And I never understood why, like I know some people that are like, you know, let me see the picture, or like, don't post it or whatever. Like, I don't give one fuck, lovies. You know me, like, take the picture. If you look good, that's great. You know what I mean? Have a blast. Well, today they came for thickums. Okay. The internet came for your girl today. I said, oh, she is, oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to store some, you know, some nuts for the spring. Fuck off. Okay. Leave me be. And some of them were actually kind of funny. Like there is a lot. And if you're taking the time to write about me, honey, if you're taking the time to write about me, then, you know, that's on you, not on me. But let's get a little laughy laugh out of this. Nurse Kim is another cunt who has no respect for free speech. What a shameful human. And I was like, I have no respect for free speech. I was like, does this bitch know who? Sorry, do you know who I am? And the follow-up from this person, Pizza Face, thank you, says, wow, she really needs to lose some weight. I had no idea. Oh, you didn't? Babe, look, like, again, I'm not like trans slender, so like I don't know what you were not seeing, but that is me. And it says, someone wrote, dang, I didn't recognize Nurse Kim. She looks way different with no filters. With what filters? That's hurtful. You shithead. And so I'm looking at the picture and like, okay, okay, lovies, if you are smiling and like you're really happy to see somebody, I can look like I'm a different ethnicity, right? If I'm like, my eyes get shut, I'm so excited. I have a round like it is what it is. I got cheeks for days. And the filters though took me out. I said, shut the fuck up. And then someone was like, I'm not angry. I just want Nurse Kim to be healthy. You shitheads. Stop it. Cut it out. That's just fresh, you fuckers. So, like, but now I get it. I say that to say this. That is so funny because, like, you know, no offense, but everybody has taken a bad picture in their life. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, what else? I can't be like, it can't be a appropriate angle. I could be from under my chins, you know, like it is what it is. But I stand firm in the fact that I do not use filters, you fuck faces. And like, it is me. I told you, like, I'm in a little bit of a heavy, like we're tits out true criming. Okay. Thanks, Jude. All of these accounts are Jude. Okay. They're all, they're coming for me and they're just like, you fucking dumb. See you next Tuesday, you fat bitch. But yeah, so if I look terrifying in the photo, lovies, just know that you caught me. All right, you got me. I am not really this person. Who am I? I don't know. Okay, but you know, somehow I happen to pass my own facial recognition every day, you fuckers. So that's that. I laughed my ass off though. And I'm eating grapes now because fucking Frank. Those aren't her grapes, but okay. So that was that. And it was magic. Now, we have so much shit to talk about, but like we're not doing it like tonight because that's more Sunday service stuff. But I just wanted to tell you everything from my end of like how I felt about last night and from your end. And you know, that I just think that you all are the fucking shit and you are the bee's knees. And I am so thankful that I get to come here and be with you. That's all. And so tomorrow, okay, you know how sometimes I do things and like I don't tell myself or I don't tell you. And then like I had a fucked up beginning of the week. We all did. I think any of you that are human beings or are you know, impacted by the state of our country or the state of humanity, we can be affected by things. And I was really like in my own feelings about like just worried. I get very worried about all of us. I get worried about our kids. I get worried. And we know this. She's anxious. So on Monday, I fucking went to the Peer Space online and I was like, I'm going to rent a space for Sunday service. But I didn't tell you. So I got a fucking spot for tomorrow if anyone wants to go. I'm going to do a stream, but I felt like because I wanted us all to be together, like in some way, like of the lovies, at least if you're local or if you're around, I wanted to give an opportunity. And the only thing that I was hoping to do was, I want to go over like the 3 theological virtues, but not preachy at all, but like what they mean to us of faith, hope, and charity. And Catholic Charities, like, is an establishment that I love. And like, they give me faith and make me feel like we're not all alone, or like that I can look to have faith in God and to have faith in humanity and each other. And that I know that we all have it with each other. So if you would like to go, it's like 30, it can seat 30 people. I'm going to do the stream anyway, even if 0 people want to join me. But like, what a loser who fucking rents a spot and then doesn't even talk about it. And I was just hoping that if you could make a Venmo donation to me, and then I'm going to bring it to Catholic Charities in the Lowell branch or the Wyndham branch on Monday. And I don't, whatever it is, I booked the place, and it's just like, it's in Wilmington. I'll say that. But if you're close to Wilmington and you would want to go, if anyone went to my Wilmington get together, it's not that place, but it's very close to it. So if you know what I'm talking about, when I had a meetup last September, and I just thought we could do like a live service with each other. And I think that after this week, the highs and the lows of the lows, it really, I thought like that all made sense. And then I was like, bitch, you have you got a place to do the stream tomorrow, and you didn't tell a damn soul. So if you want to, like I said, again, 30 of us could go. If 5 of us go, I'm thrilled. And it's just, that would make me feel connected and close to you guys. If you need a little extra like love and encouragement, because it's been a fucking wild week. And we got cases to talk about, and like, world stuff that I thought would be good for us to be in person with each other, and with Tiny Mary and Tiny Jesus. And maybe we'll be definitely having, I'm hoping that Mr. Betterow would be able to join us as well, but it would be from 11:30 to 1:30, or 11:30 to 1, whatever works for you. And like I said, just if you want to Venmo and just say Catholic Charities or Faith, Hope, and Charity, and then I'll send you in the response, Lovey, I'll send you the address so that you can go if you want to go. Okay. So, Will doesn't believe the drive thrown at Mark was an accident. Are we talking about a drink? NZ Kiwi, are we talking about a drink thrown at Mark? Who's Mr. Betterow? Oh. What happened? Where was this? Oh. Gingy, come. Come. I would love to have you. Come and see me. I know. I can totally relate. Like, I've been all over the place, right? Like, I'm sitting there going, like, I had such an incredible moment and such a feeling of community and joy and kindness and good. And then earlier in the week, I was like on the brink of so frightened. And I was very frightened. And I still, am to a certain degree, but like we could work through it all together. And Kara, just say either Catholic Charities if you're asking what to write in the Venmo, or Faith, Hope, and Charity, whatever you want. Just be like Sunday service. There you go. Write Sunday service, whatever works. I'll just know exactly what it is, And like I said, I'll send it. Again, Levies, I'm sure that it's not going to be 30 of us, but whoever would like to go, I'd love to have you. And Mimi, I love you. It has been a hell of a week. I know. And I also hope, Kelly, what is my Venmo? Good question. Who is she? I think it is, I am Nurse Kim 86. At Nurse Kim 86. It's the year I was born. Okay. So, yeah, we've just all of us together. And I think it just makes sense for us to just work through everything like we always do. And I love your faces. Okay. So now let me go over here. I hope that no drink. Wait, is Kelly Reed here? Pin it, Kim. Oh, I don't know. Mimi, can you pin my thing? Or I can put it in the video afterwards, Lovey. I don't know how to do that right now. I don't know where it lives, how to put it in there. into the chat room. Oh, maybe no, we can't do that. I would have to go. I'm sorry, I don't know exactly, but if Kelly is here, I was wondering if she would know if anything happened to actually Mr. Betterow. If a drink was thrown on him. I don't see that happening though. I clearly don't think that would be like an intentional thing, lovies, because everybody is obsessed with Mr. Betterow. This wasn't like a group of like hostile people, right? Like this is all our people. So God forbid if something did get spilled, like that, I would believe that it would have been an accident, but I don't know, and I wasn't there, so I can't actually confirm either way. I will ask him though. Oh, it was an accident. It was an accident. Perfect. Oh, and Melanie Little will be live in 30 minutes. I love that. I'm going to tune in 30 minutes because I love Mel. Okay, so now I'm just going to say hello to our humans that are here that said, oh my gosh, lovies, you're so good. Annie from Southie said, I hope you all had a great time. We did, Annie. Thank you for being here with me. Zach said, I missed it, but my prostate said you were great. Zach, I heard your prostate likes some thickums. Is that true? Just kidding. Me and Jimmy know that. Analytical Blarney AB says, I'm starting with a real question. How was Kevy Kev? Well, I do want to say this. You little shits. Your fucking Aunt Deb. I didn't even touch on that. Oh, we have a 3 a.m. stream and we say, oh, Kim. Oh, I couldn't find Kim anywhere, but she had a room. Jimberley. I can confirm that although I am sure that one could save a horse and ride a Kevy Kev, I was sleeping. Okay. I had a drool. A drool was a drooling. Okay. And also, I don't think that I'm the, unfortunately, only lady friend of one Kevy Kev 781 plus one. Oh, Jimmy. Stop it. I'm not his only fan. Okay. Or I'm not his favorite girl, because guess who I see? I see Texas. Okay. Texas comes rolling in. I probably went upstairs because I was heartbroken. That's actually truly what happened. It wasn't my feet. It was my heartbreak. Because what do I see in the Encore Casino Ballroom? I see a beautiful young lady, okay, 10 out of 10, from Texas, who says, I got Kevy Kev's hat, and he signed it for me. Oh, I'm sorry. He did what now? Oh, he signed his hat and he gave it to you, his Boston hat? Cool. Cool. And you know what she says to me? She goes, I thought about you the whole time he was signing it. Well, ma'am. Cool. I'm going to just take my unbelievable betrayal. Okay. Him and I, we meet. We see each other across a freaking sidewalk. We hug. Take a photo or two. Means nothing. Those digital flowers, what do they even mean? When you're going steady with a girl from Texas, giving her your hat. I don't know if I'll ever be the same, Analytical Blarney Stone. And Carla Maria says, give us all the teeners, Kim. I hope I did, babe. I hope I spilled enough. And Kelly, you were all amazing last night. So proud. I wish I had the chance to say hi, but you were surrounded by a lot of other lovies. You all nailed it. Oh, Kelly, I wish I saw you too, babe. But yes, we were. The lovies were there in full force. Meatball Morrissey, Sketty Stain says, I handed out jury tamps out in the line in front while waiting to come in. Fuck. I wanted a jury tamp. I didn't get any jury tamps. That's everything. Meatball Morrissey Sketty Stain, you are 10 out of 10, and you know that. I think I said jury tamps as in one of my rebuttals too. And Kelly, thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member, lovey. A consensual one at Nurse Kim's house. Jen O is my queen, my mod. And Kathy O'Grady said Kelly's skin is flawless because she's single. Oh. Yeah, as I have right there, like, oh my gosh, I was like, babe, are we breaking out? Does she have like prepubescent acne? Shut it. Charlie says, thank you so much, Lovey says, you were amazing. I'm glad you had Tiny Mary and Tiny Jesus by your side. And also got the water that I almost got kicked out for trying to get to you. Last night's was chef's kiss and level perfection, and you won. Oh, thank you, Charlie. P.S. Charlie did try to get me that water. I appreciate you. You knew your girl was thirsty. And babes, I didn't tell you the best part. So when I was doing the tweet off, someone in the front row they go, Kim, you need Tiny Mary and Tiny Jesus. And with that, I say this. You cannot lose when you've got Tiny Mary and Tiny Jesus in the boom and with you. Okay. I put it right here and I said, Aiden, try it. Can't touch this. I can't touch this. Also, I should have closed their ears because I said words. Sorry, Tiny Mary and Jesus. Thank you so much again. And then we have Christine Fortunato has been a member for 8 months at my house. Oh, Christine, you can say, I've got to go. You can bid me adieu at this point, babe. You've been here too long. The Berkshire girl says, if I didn't live in Arizona now with a new granddaughter, I totally would have been there. All my money goes to the baby, of course. Oh, Berkshire girl, congratulations on a brand new baby and getting to spend all that time. Well, I hope that, listen, Aiden will tell you all the shit too. Like I just told you my shit. He's going to tell you all the shit, right? Melanie's going to tell you all the shit. It's going to be like, we're having a girls' night. And this is what we do. We tell everybody everything of what went on. And Will, hi, Lovey. I saw Will was at the Bleacher Bar at Fenway Park, on Lansdowne rather. And he was enjoying the Yankees Sox game. Did they win? I don't know, but you also were everything. And I hope your knee feels okay today, pal. And Galaxy Girl, thank you so much, said the loss of Charlie Kirk made it more emotional. It did. The loss of life in that way and seeing it, how it was presented to the world. I don't think that any of us cannot be affected by that. Any of us. It was horrifying for my eyeballs and for your eyeballs and our children and his wife and his children. Like there's so much. And I'm just a girl in the world said, you are such a joy. No, you are such a joy. And I am joyful that you are here with me. And Distracted Therapist, thank you so much. Lovey said, you were a delight. Panic attacks are awful, especially with no food. Thanks for talking with me and for calling a mother. Oh my gosh, of course. I know exactly who you are. That was my pleasure. And yeah, I think it was just like the no food. Like, listen, I had a plan, and all good, best laid plans, they don't work out as well as we want them to sometimes. And I really believed, I was like, okay, you're going to grab a steak. Bitch, you're eating a steak, Oh, hold on. Okay, soup's ready. Lola, the good dog, says, every time I hear someone mention that the encore, I think, what did Aiden and Jimmy do for an encore? Hello, Brain, are you there? Nurse Kim, storyteller. Yeah, Encore, the gambling station versus what was the encore, but also what would have been their encore? I wonder if they were to do an encore performance, would it, maybe Jimmy could have crab walked and Auntie Bev did. And what could Aiden have done? I don't know, but I think that there could have been definitely some good encores there. Music to My Soul, thank you so much, says everyone should have worn name tags with their YouTube handles. You might have known more of them. Oh my gosh, that's such a great idea. Oh my God, I'm going to write that down. Oh, wait, put it in the phone. Put that in the, that is such a good idea for moving forward for like any type of in-person event. Like I know my lovies names, but like for other people, like that is such a great idea because we know everyone from the chat. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I'm actually gonna write that down. In the notes, add it. Name tag for YouTube handle. Thank you. Save it. Done. And then we have Boston Girl. Carissa says, thank you and everyone for such a fun night. Ribs still hurt from laughing so much. You're so funny and beautiful. Don't ever change. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Lovey. And Poxy says, I'm so crazy proud of you, Kimmy. I can't wait to get back in Boston. I'll never let you take your shoes off again on the streets of Boston. I will bring you all the grapes and feed them to you. Stop it. Stop that right now. Listen, she's a lunatic, okay? She is, they could call me Abby for abnormal, and that is all right, okay? Like, I was just so happy to even be there. Like, it didn't matter, and I'll walk, I'll run, I will take the grapes though, Parksy. Next time you're home, I'm taking the grapes from you. Moxie says, I know I'll be when TB is 100% free. That will be the best night of all. Hashtag Turtle Boy was right. Yes, absolutely. What a night for Aiden. Fucking give it up for Aiden, lovies. He did big work, big doings. Like all the hard work has paid off and it shows up in that night. From doing like trivia nights and doing, what he has done. And he's built such an amazing platform, but to sell out the Wilbur Theater, not with one, freaking, not on the radio sponsorship, not on a large platform. Like that's incredible. I don't think other people could really do it. And thank you so much, Dustman, for gifting one non-consensual Nurse Kim membership. And Lola, my good dog, says this group came together for one trial, plus one retrial, plus 2 wrongfully accused, plus dozen of kick-ass lawyers and content creators, and a lot of YouTube family. Ain't that the truth? That is like what it all is behind it, right? And No Love for the Traveling Trooper says, has just become a new member. And look at, your cat looks just like JoJo. Oh, are you from a litter? Where do I know you from? And did you see Kevin and dance? We did not dance, babe. I did see him though. And he might be dancing with other women. It's not me. Whoops. I'm a ditzy girl sent me a super sticker to help my heartache. And thank you so much for Ann Weber as well, sending a super sticker. And Ash Axiom has become a YouTube member consensually at Nurse Kim's home. Who do we think we are? Paul Young, Esquire. Oh, is he a real Esquire? Is he esquiring around town? And now he's gifting a Nurse Kim membership. What does that say? If a lawyer is gifting your channel, perhaps they too are a lovey. Oh, guys, she's deluged. Okay. And then Tracy, thank you, says Glare offered $100 to reward for the name of the person who threw a drink in Mr. Bettero's face. I'll keep that. I'll talk to Mr. Bettero about it, or Melanie will know. Listen, Melanie's going on in 15 minutes. So we will absolutely get the information because she was with Mr. Bettero afterwards. But he would have told me after, like, I saw him at the Encore. I wonder why he didn't say, like, hey, did you know this happened? Or maybe he didn't want to make a big deal out of it. I'll text him. Bukaki Ducksworth says, looking like a snack. Yum. Well, eat it up, baby. Do you like red grapes or green? Don't mind if I do. All right, Bob. And Leah, my Leah Baker, says, thank you for spilling the tea and allowing those who couldn't attend a glimpse of the night. Love you. I love you, Leah Baker. And for Leslie Howerton said, same year my son was born. Stop it, Leslie. You look my age. Please, no way. 86. You were born in 86. And Dustman says, I'm not super emotional, but the loss of Charlie wrecked me. I love you all. I am super emotional, just like generally speaking. And I love you all too. And I just want to be there for everyone. And I want to bring people together and not divide people. And that kind of feels like a healer's nature. And that's what I always trying to be a nurse, and I'm like codependent. I always want, I like things that need me, right? Like I like dogs because dogs need you. Cats, they're very independent. Like Jojo would say to me, if I was at Jimmy's house, Jojo would be like, I'm swatting you. Okay. I don't necessarily need you, Kimberly. If you leave a water and food and a litter box, I'm good, queen. And it's like, oh, but you don't need me to walk you? You don't need me to feed you twice a day? You don't need me to rub your belly? What? So maybe that says more about me, but I never want to like lean into hatred ever. I never want to lean into allowing evil to win. And that's why, like, even though I was afraid and even though I was scared of like, God, could something bad happen? Or like, God, could something happen to anybody that I love? Like, yeah, babe, things happen. Things could happen to you tomorrow. Today, nothing is promised to any of us. So I try to keep remembering that, to try to stay in the present, because this is a gift. I can't worry about anything other than what I'm trying to put into the world and who we surround ourselves with and what we believe in, and not allowing anyone to silence us because of fear of what could happen. Because I have faith in God, and I know that in my opinion, that at the end of the day, humanity and human life should not be taken by another. Like, no one's life is more important than another's. So when you murder someone or you assassinate somebody, no matter if I agree with them, no matter if I hate them or I like them or any other reason, you're placing your life above and your value of your life above another human's. And there's only one person who made us all created equally in his image. And so I'm not going to be scared, or I'm going to try to fight through the scared and get myself to say, okay, I'm going to keep pushing forward. And I'm going to do it with all the right intentions like I always have. And that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And I love your faces. And I hope I see some of you tomorrow. And so Sunday service is going to be like 11:45, right? I'm going to get there for 11:30 and we have till 1:30. Okay. I love your faces. Thank you for coming to see me on a Saturday night, and be good to yourselves and be good to each other. Until I talk to you tomorrow, babes. Bye.
All right, great job on the news.
Thank you.
We will, Courtney and I will share what happened when we went to dinner last night, Sunday dinner coming up. And as